Okay, you guys, so today I am doing, well, I already did it, but I'm showing you guys how to do the look that Kristen had in Glamour UK magazine for 2011, and I am so in love with this look. Like, all those pictures, gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous as it is, but like this makeup, I was so obsessed. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to figure out how to do this, because I totally, like, needed this in my life. Um, so I showed you guys, in this, when you guys see the video, you'll see I didn't do all of it. I didn't do the face part afterwards, but you can see how that looks now. I tell you what you do. It takes forever for me to show everything else in the face too, when you guys already know, because I've done it so many other times, and probably just know on your own, and it's kind of personal, like choice, whatever. But yeah, I'm actually doing this tutorial today because I'm just about to leave for Leno. Like, Jay Leno, like, I'm going to a taping, as in, I'm going to see Kristen Stewart with my own eyes. I am dying right now. I just watched, the handprint and footprint ceremony for, Grauman's Chinese Theater, and as soon as I saw Kristen, I started crying, because I realized, I'm like, I'm gonna see this gorgeous goddess today. And I was, I can't, words, no. Like, that's how my brain is right now. So I want to show you, I'm wearing Taylor's shirt from the Caspians. She sent this to me for, well, I hope you can see this. I think you can. Yeah. She sent this for me for Christmas, I think. But, so I changed it up a little bit because you couldn't really see the letters. So I just outlined them in puffy paint. And then, you can't see, but I tied the bottom of it because it was a little bit big. So I just made it a little bit, tighter. And, yeah, I'm totally going off subject now, but you can see where my head is, right? So anyways, enjoy the tutorial, okay? Bye. Well, not bye. I'm just gonna get started. So I have already put a little bit of moisturizer on, because I've been having like really dry skin lately. I don't know, I just have. So I put moisturizer on like I usually do. And then I used my concealer, just like always. I don't really like using foundation anymore because it makes me break out more. And I just covered my problem areas. And then we can go ahead and get started on the eyes, because I'll do the rest of the face stuff later. So I'm using Everyday Power Potion in Eden, like I always do. Putting it all over and also under. Sorry for the weird faces. I'm just using this L'Oreal palette. I'm going to use this light, really skin colored one. It's just maybe like a shade lighter than, or actually maybe it's a shade darker. I don't know, but it's a skin tone. So I didn't want to use what I would normally use, which is Naked from my Urban Decay palette, because it's too dark. So go with something that's your skin tone or lighter. And I'm applying that on a big fluffy brush, and just putting it all over. Just trying to get a really nice base, because we're not going to really do anything up here for this look. You want it to look nice. Next, I'm going to take this brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but it's a pretty stiff brush. It's good for like packing things on. And I'm gonna go into my Naked palette, and I'm gonna mix Half Baked with Virgin. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner of the lower lid. Don't really put it up past your crease, but just kind of leave it in there. You can cover like halfway if you want to. We'll just be going over it. Okay, so next I'm going to take Sin by itself, and I'm going over the middle part into the inner corner. just Virgin and put that on the inner corner. And I'm going to take the fluffy brush that I used before for the all over color and kind of use it as like a little blending brush and just kind of fix that out a little bit so it's not like you don't get clumps of eyeshadow in your crease. Then you want to go in with some kind of eyeliner brush. I have to clean off mine that I was just using, but I'm just using this. It's my go-to one because I don't really have a better one. This works really well for me, so I figure why not. And then go in with the same color you just used, Virgin, and you're gonna put it underneath your eye on the inner corner. You don't really need to go in too far because we'll be smudging eyeliner over it, but it's really good to get it at least in the inner corner so that your eye pops a little bit more from the eyeliner. Okay, so now that we have all that done, we're ready to get to the main part, which is the eyeliner and smudging it. So just put a pretty fair amount of eyeliner. Be more precise as you get into the corner a little bit more, but then like towards the outside, just kind of put it on. See, like that looks like crap, and I wouldn't go out like that normally, but I'm just gonna smear it, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. And then put it on the bottom lash line. You don't have to worry about getting it into your waterline yet. And just try to put the most outside because that's where you want it to be the most dramatic and you want to smudge it the most, or you need to smudge it the most. Smudge is pretty hard to say. Sorry, I'm in Kristen mode right now, so you'll probably understand. Just take the same brush that we used for the eyeliner blow and just kind of rub it over the eyeliner and slowly bring it up a little bit. And notice that I'm not going up like that because that would bring too much eyeliner. So just kind of smudge it like it's kind of like I'm going up in a diagonal, but a very slight diagonal. So we did the top part, and now we're going to do the bottom part. And I would say be a little bit more careful when you're doing the bottom lid because that can easily get out of hand. And then because that's not quite black enough for the look that Kristen has, I'm going to go in with a black. This one's actually sparkly, but it's just because I don't have any matte blacks. And I guess this is more of like a charcoal black, but this one's Creep from Urban Decay. And I'm going to load that onto the same brush I just used. And just kind of very lightly going over the smudging that I just did, and even taking it a little bit up past what we just did. And then whatever you have left on your brush of that eyeliner or the eyeshadow, just putting it onto the bottom because again, you don't want to put like flat black underneath because it'll get way out of hand. And okay, so when you do this, the motions should start to form an automatic kind of like a little cat eye kind of thing. It gets just kind of rounded out so that it's not like a straight out like line. So I'm pretty sure that's just about even to the other side. And then next we're going to go in with the eyeliner again, but this time we're going to actually put it on nicely on our waterline first. And get it nice and dark. but just put it on your waterline. And go all the way into the corner, just be like a little bit lighter when you get there. And then on the top, do the same thing. Well, actually don't do the same thing because you're not tight lining. But put the eyeliner on and like really try to get it into the lash line. Don't like put a huge line, just try to get it to be a little more subtle. You need to curl your lashes for this because you need to have like big stunning lashes. Just go in with mascara. I'm using Glam Eyes mascara by Rimmel London. I actually just found this in a bag, just lying around my house when I was cleaning up my bathroom, so I just used it for the first time yesterday, but I really like it. Maybe not as much as what I usually use, but I will definitely use this now. So I always do this to let the mascara air out a little bit. Now, make sure you take your mascara as far, as close to your lash line as you can get it, to help intensify the mascara, the eyeliner that you just did. And also, try to really focus on the outer corner of your lashes, and it helps if you take your mascara up and kind of just drag it out. And then put a little bit on your lower lash line. And you're pretty much done with the eyes. I just put a little bit of this white color from Sephora. It's Aspen Summit. And I'm just using my finger and putting a little bit on, and then kind of dabbing it into the very inner corner of my eyes just to bring more light into my eyes. So that's the eye makeup look. All that I would do after that is fill in my eyebrows like I always do. If you don't need to, you don't have to. Put on a blush. I'm using I only own like 3 blushes, so I'm using this one that I always use. It's just a nice pink. It works pretty much with anything. Like any makeup look that I need, I can usually go to this one. And applying that starting up here, then going down and highlight, putting it just a little bit on your apples of your cheeks. And then going over my whole face with some translucent powder. And then like lip balm or something like that. But yeah, because like in the picture, her eyes are the more like noticeable thing. You don't really see anything else, but I do think she has blush on and obviously all that other stuff. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and